Hey, what's up? My name's Caleb. I'm a full-time reseller. This is part 2 of a thrift haul that I started in my last video. I just want to go over every single item that I picked up at the thrift store. At one stop I got 90 items. I paid about $8.44 per item on average. There are discounts on the tag, so I'll give you kind of rough estimate rounded to the nearest dollar of what I paid for it. There's 25% off of everything, and then certain tags will be 50% off before that discount. So let's jump right into it. I found a few pairs of these Carhatt pants. I just had 2 in the last video, and these were 2 more pair, but these ones were actually cheaper. So these were like under $5. Another pair, these were just over $5. So these are the, carpenter ones with the hammer loop. So if you have room in your title to throw that in there. I actually already sold one pair of these from the last video. They sold the same day as listed, so I'll throw that comp here so you can see how I listed them. Here we have an Eddie Bauer jacket. I did pay about $12 for this, but right here on the inside you can see it says Premium Goose Down. So their down jackets honestly sell really well. And this one's like, men's XL, really nice style. So I would guess that's about a $40 jacket. Here I have a golf wind shirt from the brand Sun Ice. I don't know if there's a different way of pronouncing that. But these little, wind shirts, golf short sleeve jackets, sometimes it's called a coach's jacket if it's more like, picture your, elementary school gym teacher wearing one of these, coach's jacket. I paid under $5 for that. So you probably list that for $25 and sell it anywhere from $18 to $25. Paid $5 for these Levi's 550s. Honestly, nothing too crazy about these other than the size was 30-34, which is a really good size when the inseam is longer than the waist size. And they have this like Y2K tag on it, so I wouldn't even quite call it vintage. It's mostly the size and that they're black and have this nice even fade on it. That's what's going to sell this item. Probably list for $25 and sell for about $20, and like I said, I paid $5 for that. Okay, this was marked at $35 and then it was half off, so $17 and then 25% off that, so let's say $12. Here is a Burton Dry Joys jacket. These don't sell for crazy money, but it is the perfect time of year to be selling them. And the not Dry Joys, that's FootJoy, Dry Ride. Here's the tag you're looking for, Dry Ride. But one reason that I picked this one up is because it has this like color blocking, very colorful pattern, and that is very popular. For the ski and snowboard community, they want to stand out as they're going down the slope. Here is a Jordan sweatshirt. I think it's like a hoodie where the hoodie kind of zips up. Has this like script in the hood. I don't know if this is like anything fancy or not, like more than just a normal Jordan hoodie, but even still, this is like a super heavyweight sweatshirt. I paid $12 for it. It's size XL. It's a really cool like faded black color. I think that'll be a solid item. Probably, without looking it up, I would guess $30, but maybe more because it kind of has that weird hood thing. I don't know if that's desirable or if that's just a random feature that nobody cares about. I paid $3 for this LL Bean fleece. I do like that it's full zip, so I'm going to call this a jacket instead of a sweater. And it is size men's XL, so to get it that cheap, anything LL Bean that's a decent item, that's solid. Probably $20 sale. Okay, I paid about $9-10 for these. These are Citizens of Humanity Man, COH Man. It's kind of what you're looking for. But these are jeans. I found a pair of these not too long ago at the same thrift store, and they sold really fast for $40. So I actually found a few pairs of these, and I think I picked them all up. So here's another pair. This is what the tag I had seen before looked like. And then they have the model name right here, Sid. So I'm sure these will be great sellers. Yeah, this was $9 as well. And another pair, and one more. Since I had just recently sold one of these, I knew that those were really solid, and I actually saw those when they were full price at $25. And so I waited, and that was the first place I went, to the thrift store, when I went back the following week to see if they made it to half off, and they all did. So for $9 I got 4 pairs, $9 each, and like I said, the last pair I had sold for $40 really quickly. These are in a good size of 36, maybe not like the 100% best size, but not a bad size at all. I paid $7.50 for this Calvin Klein sweater. It is new with the tags, and it is, I think, merino wool. Does it say here? Yep, Italian merino wool. So anything with an upgraded material, new with tags, even in the mall brands, that is worth looking up. Probably 25 bucks, maybe a little bit more because of the merino wool. Here's a new with tags LL Bean like waffle knit thing. This looks kind of women's because it has this like curved hem here and little side slit. Just some things that, you know, would kind of tell you it's women's versus men's. And actually, I'm pretty sure this like little small print tag, I've seen that on like women's jeans and stuff before from LL Bean. It was new with the tags. The original price on it was $90, and I paid about 12 bucks. So I'm guessing that's probably a $30 item. Okay, I paid about 10 bucks for this. This is just a Vineyard Vines performance pullover, but because this is more like a golf performance-y one with like the stretchy material, that stuff has been selling way better for me in Vineyard Vines than just like the classic, you know, cotton. It is only size medium, so it's not the best size, so it might sell a little bit slower, but I'd say this is about a, you know, $20, $25 item. Okay, I paid 12 bucks for this. I did not look this up, so this was kind of just a gut feeling here, but this is a Mizuno golf like wind vest. It is full zip, which is more desirable. The retail price on it was $90, and it said somewhere here like waterproof, yeah, water wind protection. It's size large. It has no like random embroideries on it, and it does say Pro on the back. So I don't know if this is some sort of like tour line or whatever else, but like I said, I paid 12 bucks for that, so I'm guessing it's about a $30 jacket if I had to guess. Alright, I paid about 4 bucks for this. I've talked about these a few times. This is a vintage Made in USA Bill Blast sweater. I've been selling these super fast. This is kind of the tag you're looking for. And it kind of has this like waffle texture, but it's not like one that's visible. It's more like you can tell by the feel of it. So I've been putting like chunky waffle in the titles. But they are made in USA, vintage. You know, got it super cheap, and like I said, I've been selling them for anywhere from 20 to 30, depending on, like, some have a little bit upgraded materials, some have a Henley like button-up collar, and this is like a basic crew one, so probably 25 bucks, but they're selling quick. I paid $7.50 for this Polo Golf sweater vest. The reason that I picked this up, even though it's just kind of a mid-level brand, is it does have this cable knitting on it. Alright, I paid $4 or $5 for this Brooks Brothers merino wool sweater. The merino wool stuff in most mid-level and above brands is selling great right now. I just sold one of these new with tags for $50 plus shipping, so use maybe 25 to 35. Really good size, men's XL, and once again just looking for the upgraded materials in those mid-level brands. Alright, I paid $6 for this LL Bean sweater. In the light, I couldn't tell if it had any like discoloration or not, but this is made in USA on a really old tag, and it's in a men's tall size. So this is the old vintage tag you're looking for, made in USA. So just because this is like a collectible brand, when things are that old, I just picked it up anyway for $6. I'm sure that will sell just fine. Now that I have it under the light here, it just looks like it's kind of an off-white color. I'm not really seeing any like discoloration, so that's even better. Okay, this next item I got 2 of the same thing. It was marked at $5, so it was half off of 5 and then 25% off of that, so under $3. But it is an LL Bean quarter zip. It does have this class of 2016 embroidery on it, which that will hurt the value for sure. But this is a cotton cashmere blend, and it's in a good brand, and I got it so cheap, and I got 2 of them so I can do, you know, the listing one time and, you know, sell 2 items. I'm okay with picking up really good brands, even the kind of basics, if I'm getting it really cheap. Now, I wouldn't pay up for this. I actually saw it even at $5 in past. But to get it under $3, you know, you really can't go wrong with that good of a brand that cheap. So if you shop at the bins, maybe that's like something you'd pick up at the bins, but you might not pick up at the retail thrift for $7-8. Okay, this is a really good one here. I paid $4 for this Marmot jacket. It's like a soft shell material, and it has a fleece lining. It does have this golf course embroidery on it, which will hurt the value, but because I got it so cheap, I'm just gonna list that, you know, at a really good price and get that thing moving quick. All right, this jacket was a little bit of a sleeper. Normally they price this stuff up crazy, so I'm not sure if they missed this or just didn't think it was that good. But this is a down puffer from Polo Ralph Lauren. Vintage, maybe Y2K tag. I paid 25% off of 30, so maybe $22 or so for this. But it has the nice logo on the front. It's super big and puffy. I think this is going to be a great item. I would say minimum $50. I didn't even look it up, but some of these can go for like $150, $200. So once I look it up, we'll see how good we did. Paid $7 for this LL Bean ski jacket. This one is a women's. In my last video, I had an orange one that was just like this, but it was men's. So this might have been like a couple that maybe like had the same jacket, bought it at the same time, and then ended up donating it. But I just listed the other one, and comps were looking really good on it. And this one looks to be in great condition. Nice purple color, really matches the vintage, you know, 90s tag. So yeah, I listed the other one for I think $70. So because this is women's, maybe $50. Next we have some Vineyard Vines pants. The tag price on this was $35, but it was half off, so that takes it down to $17. So about $12, $13 for these, and they are new at the tags. The retail price on here is $100. So to pay, you know, $12, these would probably sell quick for $30, $35, maybe a little bit more. I paid $7.50 for these J. Crew corduroy pants. They were new at the tags, so I would have left them behind if they were pre-owned. But because they were new, retail price is $70, and corduroy is super in right now. So that was $7.50, so I'd probably sell those for $27.95 and take anything 20 or higher. Okay, this is a fun one. This is definitely a good bolo, so be on the lookout for these for sure. This is not one, like a specific one that's worth crazy money, but they can be. But this is a vintage Abercrombie & Fitch pair of cargo pants. Now some of these, they're called paratrooper pants, can be worth hundreds. I would say these are still probably $50 if I had to guess. But the vintage Abercrombie & Fitch cargo pants are definitely something to be on the lookout for. I paid $12 for these. I didn't want to risk not getting them, you know, if I waited till half off. I paid $7.50 for these Gap chinos, new at the tags. Retail price is $60 on them, good size of 33, 32. I typically sell these like, you know, mid-level mall brands, new at tags, quickly between $20 and $30. So that's probably $7.50 into, let's say, $25. This is a unique one. These are Vineyard Vines pants as well, but they are branded with the Kentucky Derby and have this horse print on them. I didn't even look these up. They were about $10, but I'm positive that when you take like any decent brand at all and put something collectible or something flashy on it, that's just going to make it sell faster. Even if it still only sells for $20, $25, I know that these will sell really fast, with the potential that it could sell for a lot more as well. All right, this is the banger that I was talking about in my last video that was sitting on top. I got this Carhatt FR jacket. It's in a big size 4XL, so that's gonna raise the value. It's fire resistant or flame resistant, so that's gonna make it even more. I did pay $30 for this. It was tagged at $40. I'm just gonna guess this is, you know, probably $80 to $100 jacket. Because it's 4XL, it might be worth even way more. We'll just have to see. Here's another item that I couldn't wait until half off, just in case. It is an Ariat jacket. I'm still not sure if I'm saying that right. Somebody that wears Western wear, please correct me if I'm wrong. But the thing I loved about this is that it was an insulated jacket. So they have plenty of just like you know, bomber jackets, but I didn't see many of them listed that were insulated, and they can sell for really good money. So I'm not exactly sure where this one will fall into place, but paid just under 20 bucks for this, and I would say probably 50 minimum, and could be up to maybe $100. Does have a spot on the front, so probably close to that $50 mark. Here we have a Duluth women's flannel. This is only $3. I'm super picky with this brand. I think I mentioned that in the last video, but the women's stuff does tend to sell a little bit quicker, and because it still has this little tag on it that can tell me the exact model. It also has a band collar, and it is snap button, so these are all little things that would make this shirt a little bit more desirable. Women's, it has pockets in the flannel, it's snap button, it has a band collar, so all, you know, whichever of those keywords seem to be bringing the most money is what will go in my title to get that thing sold quick and for the most profit. Next item, I paid $5 for this Nike Pro Combat. It's called the Hyper Warm Light, and because it has this baseball graphic on it, we're gonna label this as a baseball shirt. These used to sell like extremely fast and for decent money. It has came down back to earth a bit, but at $5, I still think I can sell for minimum of 15 really quickly. And because it's cold out, that's the time to be wanting to sell like a thermal kind of base layer. I paid $5 for this Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. It is size XL, which is a decent size, but it's 100% linen, and it has this like window pane check plaid on it. So I think it definitely has enough going for it that I can get this sold quickly with the upgraded material and a decent size and a nice pattern. Okay, I paid $5 for this as well. This is a fleece lined flannel by LL Bean. It is size small, which isn't great, but these are just selling super well for me. No pockets down on the side, so probably not quite a shacket, just a fleece lined flannel. But I sell these quickly for 25, 30 bucks. So size small, probably 20 to 25 if I want to move it quickly. I mentioned this in my last video that I don't really like picking up snow pants, but these were Nike ACG snow pants, and they're Nike Fit Storm line. I paid $7.50 for these, and these might actually be women's based on this like boot cut and this like double snap button. So I'll have to look into that, but anything like a little bit older Nike ACG can be collectible, and it's just a brand that in those specific lines like ACG really sells well. So I think those will be great. I didn't even look them up, so I'd say maybe 30 on the low end. And speaking of Nike ACG, here is a Nike ACG pullover. Paid about $5 for this. Men's XL, really good size. Probably a $20 to $25 item. Okay, this is my first time finding this. I paid $7.50 for this. This is a Ralph Lauren purple label. So this is an upgraded line of Ralph Lauren that's for like fine menswear. Honestly, I didn't look this up because I've never found it, and I've been looking for it for years. I have heard from other YouTubers that it's kind of falling off. Yeah, I think because it has a good print and it's a good size, I'll be good no matter what, but I'm hoping that it's kind of better than expected. All right, I paid $5 for this as well. This is a Nike Golf merino wool, like quarter snap, collared, you know, shirt. So I don't know what I'll end up titling that because it's kind of has a few different ways of describing it, but anything Nike Golf with merino wool is going to sell really well. Here we have a nylon untuck it shirt. The nylon with the stretch definitely has a nice performance feel to it. So for $5 in size extra large, happy to just put that in my store and sell it for, you know, about 20 bucks or so. And here's another one. This one is cotton, but this one was only $3. So once again, happy to just put that in my store and list it affordably and try to sell it quick for 15 to 20. One more pair of snow pants here. These are Columbia titanium. They are women's, so I don't know how that's going to affect the value, but this little titanium tag here, that is a very upgraded line for Columbia, which can help the item sell for a bit more. It does have this kind of like embroidery on the back, and I think somewhere it says like titanium. This actually says Omnitech, which is waterproof and wind resistant and all that good stuff. So between titanium and Omnitech and women's size large, those will be some of the keywords to get that sold. It also has this cargo pocket that says titanium on it, I'm just seeing. So probably put cargo in there I paid about 10 bucks for this Polar Ralph Lauren shirt. It is size XL, but it's new with the tags, so I sell these quick for about 30 bucks when they're new with the tags. Okay, I paid 5 bucks for this. This is a new brand for me. I had been skipping this, but I was listening to another YouTuber, Daddy Judd. He said that David Donahue sells quick for between 20 and 25 bucks. So for 5 bucks, I figured I would pick it up and see if he's right. If so, that would be great because, and he was saying this as well, but when you can find those really common brands that sell well, that's like the best thing you can find because you can keep repeating that and keep finding them over and over again. Here's an Untuck It flannel. Paid between 4 and 5 bucks for this. It's a pretty basic color, so you know, once again, I'm still happy to sell that anywhere from 15 to 20. All right, and my very last item is a 100% linen J. Crew black chambray shirt. This was only 3 bucks, so you know, really no risk there with the upgraded materials and solid brand and whatnot. So probably sell that quick for 25 bucks in a good size of size large. That wraps up the haul. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, and we'll see you in the next video.